All right, folks, we have a gold blowout special offer that we're going to share with you guys. But before we get to that, I want to share the special offer that we're running for our Patreon Discord community. That's our exclusive community where I can talk about the deals that I'm looking at, all the business development content, along with exclusive weekly calls and additional updates that are being shared over there. If you're looking to get access, we're running a special right now, 13% off when you pay for an annual membership. Now, you can find that over here at my website, zachrector.com. You can get access to our Patreon, and it is also linked up down below. You can become a member here in the support tier, which is $589 a month. That is just a support tier, and we greatly appreciate all the support, but that does not get you access to the Discord community. If you're looking to come in and join the family, that is over here in the QFS Society tier, and that gets you access to our exclusive content community and the Discord group. And right now we're running a special where if you pay annually, you will get an additional 13% off your membership. So before we get into the gold blowout special, I wanted to share that update with you guys. Once again, I don't have any sponsors, right? I'm not selling out. I want to stay true to this community, and I try to provide as much free content as I can out here. In addition, we can share exclusive content, run over deals that I'm looking at right now when it comes to whether we're talking about equity, real estate, you name it. We're running all of that over within the exclusive Discord community. But with that being said, guys, I wanted to share, we're taking a look here at the precious metals update. Right now, we have silver back down to $23 per ounce, 23,123, 23,119. We're trading at this $23 an ounce price. We move on over to gold. Let's take a look back down for gold as well today. 1916. And we're zoomed out here on the weekly chart on both these. And I wanted to share this because when you zoom out on the weekly chart on gold and silver, you can see since the 2020 simulation events when we started to break out, right? We've been chopping sideways in this range. We hit lows last October 2022 of 1,600 per ounce for silver. We have recently gotten back up above 2,000 per ounce, getting ready to set a new all-time high, seeing the breakout in the Shanghai Futures Exchange. And then we're seeing it cool off here again lately, back down to lower 1900s and briefly dipping below 1900 about a month ago back there in August, okay? And so we're going to be watching this one closely. We have a temporary dip taking place right now. Interesting to see. And I just bought some more silver last week. I may have to buy some fractional gold. I'm about to show you that gold blowout sale that our good friend Andy Scheckman is running. But we also got to share that we have the COMEX silver vaults getting absolutely drained once again here to start the week, with 2.4 million ounces getting cleaned out. Registered was unchanged for the third day. The open interest is now equal to 233% of all vaulted silver and 1,500% of registered silver. So an absolute clearing of the COMEX silver vaults here once again. And as I said, on the COMEX paper markets, these derivative markets, this is why the prices have been more suppressed over here versus when you look out east at the Shanghai futures. You've already seen gold lately has been trading above $2,000 in US dollar terms over on the Shanghai Futures Exchange, and silver's been well above $25 per ounce. We're starting to break out in the east, but once again cooling off to start the week with gold back down to about 1900. An opportunity is at hand. And we have a special offer right now from Andy Scheckman coinciding with this dip. This is a great opportunity, folks. So Andy Scheckman shares this fractional gold blowout. And so we got the pictures right here. British sovereign coins, which contains about nearly a quarter ounce of gold. King George design, minimum purchase of 2 coins while supplies last, only $50 over melt. Now, this is a great way if you can't afford a full ounce of gold, but you want to get some exposure. I'm actually going to be taking a look at this. I may be calling up Andy and ordering at least a few coins here because this is a great way to get exposure to gold without having to put down, over $2,000 after you're paying your premium for an ounce of gold, right? You're back up to upper 1900, maybe 2000 per ounce on your gold. This is a fantastic way to get exposure to about a quarter ounce of gold, only $50 over melt on these King George British sovereign coins. And then we also have these tenth of an ounce gold eagles while supply lasts, and this is only $40 over melt. And so I might be picking, I'll tell you right now, folks, I'm probably going to be taking advantage of this because you guys know I haven't picked up any gold yet. And wifey doesn't like gold jewelry, so I got no gold jewelry. I got no gold nothing. And we've been stacking our silver. I just picked up some more 1 ounce buffalo heads last week, and I think it might be time to pick up some fractional gold. You know, nice little scoop, nice little pickup, good for blackout barter. And it's a tremendous opportunity here when we have these suppressed assets once again pulling back. And we've been seeing the range where they're ready to go. They are absolutely ready to rip. As I look once again at these charts, right? We were back above 2,000 here once again in the start of this year. We take it back 1 year to March 2022. We broke out again above 2,000. And then during the simulation events of 2020, we started to take off once again. And then we got above 2,000 per ounce in August of 2020. So we've already broken out, right? And we've been consolidating here sideways in this range, mostly between about 1,800 and 2,000 for the last year or so. But this thing is absolutely ready to rip once again. And we see a moment in time that's coinciding with all the charts that we've seen in the past where gold gets ready to do historical moves. If you go look at what it did in the 70s, after Nixon took us off that gold standard, it went up 2,200% over the course of that decade. I think we're at the beginning of another commodity super cycle where you're going to see gold go crazy, you're going to see silver go crazy, and we're seeing oil back up above $90 per barrel as we speak, on its way to above $100 per barrel again, and all of the commodities, all the real value starting to break out because the cat's out of the bag, right? The situation at hand here is getting very clear. And what is the smart money doing? They're absolutely cleaning out the vaults as we see another 2.4 million getting cleaned out of the vaults today. But if you guys are looking to take advantage of this offer from our good friend Andy Sheckman, Miles Franklin, you can find the precious metals link down below, which will take you to this link. And this is my website. You can just click on that gold link or click the precious metals linked up down below in the description of all these videos. And it's going to take you to this website right here, or this landing page. This is for our precious metals. And so you just click get started. It's going to take you right here. And if you want to order from Andy Sheckman, Miles Franklin, you just click on this link right here. Get the metals delivered directly to your home. And that's going to get you in contact with Andy Sheckman, Miles Franklin. Now, if you're looking to roll over your 401k, you can do so by clicking this link. That's with a different partner affiliate. That is not Andy Sheckman, but they will take care of you if you're looking to get your 401k rolled over to the precious metals. But I wanted to make you guys aware of this. The good news is that Andy Sheckman has been running weekly specials for the last few months, every single week. He's been running specials on silver. He's been running specials here on fractional gold this week. And I'm probably going to be taking advantage of this here. I'm probably going to be calling up Andy Sheckman tomorrow, and we're going to be getting our order in because that sounds like a good deal to me. Great way to dip our toes into the gold asset class. And I've already started with precious metals with my silver, but definitely been looking to pick up some gold. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Take advantage of this dip that we have right now on both gold and silver. Weekly special. Sounds good to me. I'm not here to give you guys financial advice, tell you what to do with your 401k retirement account, but I will tell you what Wall Street told you. And Wall Street told you the 60-40 portfolio was the way to go. And then you had your third worst year on record for your 60-40 portfolio last year. 40% of that portfolio making up bonds, which bonds had their worst year on record, worst year in history last year. So has gold broken out to new highs? Pretty dang close. It actually has, over the last few years, as I showed you on the chart, we've gotten pretty dang close. And this thing's getting ready to break out once again. Massive amounts of money printing. Even the Fed admitting last week at the interest rate decision, Jerome Powell admitting that we don't know how bad this is. We can't tell you if we're in a recession until we get there, is essentially what he said, which I could rant for another hour about how ridiculous that is, because these are supposed to be the experts, the economists leading us through monetary decisions, right? Our monetary decisions and our money supply getting determined here by the Federal Reserve and Jerome Powell. And he admitted last week that they have no idea how big this beast they created is, how bad it's going to get. They have their talking heads like Paul Krugman showing up on CNBC, Bubble Vision, saying that the Fed has won the fight against inflation. I don't know what they're smoking, but it must be some good stuff, because that's absolutely crazy, as we see with their own phony manipulated data that the CPI ticked back up. So what fight against inflation have we won? And we already see that the buyback of the treasuries is set to start to take place here towards the end of this year into next year. Another form of quantitative easing. And what did we get from the Fed last week? A form of soft pivot. So instead of raising rates once again, like they should have, they gave us the pause, and the markets dumped on the pause. Now, just imagine what the markets would have done if we would have gotten an interest rate hike. And just imagine what the markets are going to do as they come to grips, come to term. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but we got to swallow it and accept that the Fed is saying that we're going to keep rates higher for longer, and they're also expecting to do one more rate hike later this year. So we are going to get another rate hike. We are going to get rates higher for longer, right? And this is when we're going to see money start to pour out of equities, and it's going back into treasuries. And then the smart money is also cleaning out the vaults when it comes to silver and gold. And I just shared another precious metals update in regards to Mexico. Their production down there, they're the largest silver producer, Mexico is. Their production is down about 19% year over year, and we haven't seen a decline in production like this in the last 4 years. So the setup is very clear. We got the special from our good friend Andy Scheckman. You can take advantage of it by going to my website, zachrector.com, and then we're also running the 13% off your Patreon Discord membership if you're looking to join our exclusive community. With that being said, I appreciate all of you guys for staying tuned, sharing this content out far and wide, and for smashing that thumbs up on the way out. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you all.